Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure. This is Car Mechanic Simulator and we're in the middle of the no store, no shop challenge where one is not permitted to buy anything from the store. Asterisk. And after the successful sale of the old Honda Turbo, I've been out to the junkyard a couple of times and I've come back with a couple of tasty little numbers. We've got this BMW over here. That's all good, and I've got a selection of pieces that I've picked up as well. I think I've been to the junkyard like 5-6 times. Yeah, there's a lot of dumpster diving involved in trying to get anything established again, and so I'm not entirely sure which of these two I'm going to turn my attention to first, because they're both lacking everything, and I'm going to have to, focus on one or the other, but hopefully pick up a few pieces along the way to put them together. Now, I've got 29 grand thereabouts back in the bank, and yeah, with that, I've got to raid enough pieces and then fix up enough pieces to turn these into the best runners possible. Before then, hopefully, spinning them off for a profit. That'll be a delight. Which one's it going to be? A few small trips to the junkyard later, and I've got 2 vehicles underway. The Beamer, I'm literally just hanging body parts on it at the moment, just to see what I'm missing. A door, I would say, was probably missing, but I haven't put anything else in there at all yet. I'm loving that I've got a fatty wing on one side and a skinny one on the other. I think that's going to look beautiful and handle like a dream. Over on the Mustang, though, we're almost there. The asymmetric wing mirrors, I think, are particularly fine. Got most of the components aboard and ready to rock and roll. I've actually got parts choices galore going on here, so I've tried to do matching wherever possible. I still seem to be short a headlight, but that doesn't bother me too much. The wheels are on. They're actually not in bad condition either. We've got 16s at the back, 15s at the front. Yep, the old rims and tyres don't exactly match, but they are the same both sides, and that's got to count for something. I've even stuck a license plate on it, though. Hey, look at that. Yeah, that's tremendous. The only thing it's missing is an engine. Yeah, okay, so if we head over to the old engine assembly bay here, here's the engine in progress. I'm missing push rods, I'm missing rockers, I've not got the wires that go on the top of the Dizzy. I think, okay, fuel filters are ancient. The big one, though, is a cam gear. If we go to assemble, I don't have the cam gear. I've been to the junkyard 4 or 5 times, been through every heap, and I haven't got a cam gear. I think I didn't pick up a water pump. Okay, so this is where my money's going to be spent this time round. So I'm going to assemble a shopping list, and my hope is do it in one hit. But again, 1,000 credit balance, 1,000 credit budget is all I've got to spend. 1,063 there. Yeah. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to cheat you. I'm just going to save some time while I go backwards and forwards to my shopping cart. This is the shopping list, but only insofar as what I can see right now. I'm pretty certain that I also need a carb of the full barrel variety, but we'll see how we get on. Let's go price this lot up and hope that I can afford it. All right, 14 rocker arms, 168 credits. Oh, crikey, I really am going to run short. But I'm focusing on the bits that I know are toughest to get hold of. So, like the intake manifold, haven't been able to find one so far, but that is the kind of thing that does show up, and I only need one of them. Push rods, though, firstly, they're cheap. Secondly, I need loads of them, and thirdly, they don't really show up. So I'm gonna splash out and get 20, because I don't doubt I'll need some more. We're down to about 750 quid in the budget. Oh no! No, that's not a water pump. That's a power steering pump. Okay, well that's not too cheap. Well, yeah, but I mean, we've got to have it. I'm going to run out of money. Yeah, okay, all right, that's okay. No, a £1 budget is perfectly acceptable. Cam gear's not overly expensive. Yeah, but I mean, look at your budget go. I know, I know. I think we'll make it. I think we'll be all right. Push rods I've done. I've got to get the ignition wires, and then we'll see where we're at. I don't know. You know what? How much is an intake manifold? Just as cheap as chips, right? Oh well, we'll get one then. Right? Yeah, yeah. All right. What's we down to? 463. Oh, it's all coming up roses. It's gonna be fine. I'm 100% confident in it being fine. 95 for those. What do we got left? About 320 notes. If we're desperate for other parts. Right, let's go hook those on. Remember, you're going to need the cash to put some fluids into the beast after you're done. Yeah, fluids in the beast. It's a delight. That's all good. It's all good. Also, while poking around and doing all the business, I've leveled up again, but I haven't spent the money yet. I think you missed one over here. I think I did too. Oh well, we'll turn it up after we've done these. There you go. No, that was it. You've got it. Right, cool. Bizarrely and wondrously, I actually had all the spark plugs I needed. I was fairly certain I wouldn't have enough. Most of them are rusted to hell and back, but I had them, so it's all good. Yeah. Fitting push rods is a right hassle. You should just be able to buy the equivalent of a Kaplunk set and fling it at the engine head, and they'll all go into the right place. This is just minute detail for the sake of it. Well, okay, with the cam gear on, I actually did have a timing chain kicking around, and that surprised me. Let's get the power steering pump on. Now, I'm still short a few pieces, and I know for absolute certain that I am not going to have the money to buy everything. Now, one of the things that I've been doing when going to the junkyard is anything that is a belt of any kind at all or a chain, I've just been picking it up no matter what condition it's in. Yeah, we're still going. Okay, this is going to be a come on. We could do this. If I've got all these belts, it'll be a miracle. I have got all of. Oh no, I've not seen one of those. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I don't have the air filter base. Yeah. I haven't got either of the two head covers. We haven't got a fan. Yeah, I had the radiator. No, I'm being far less selective in the stuff that I loot. Okay, right, well, let's get that on the list. Let's get this on the list. I don't know if we're going to find them or not. Now, the thing is, these are the kinds of bits and pieces that I could cannibalise. But, yeah, I know I haven't got it. Just slap it on the list. I need to price it up. Yeah, no, I'm almost certain to run out of money, and because obviously we've got the engine head cover, right? And the engine head itself. Hold on, there's clips missing. Oh no, I think I've got some clips. You've got a clip, so I'm missing a clip as well. Yeah, I haven't got it, have I? No, I haven't. Okay, well the clip is at least cheap. Would it not behoove you to buy a few extras? Maybe it would behoove me. Now, in future builds, I'm not just going to run the budget down to zero. I'm not going to make sure I've only got £1,000 left in the bank. That just happens to be I've spent everything else on dry looting the junkyard. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's open the shopping list. Oh, I'm missing one. I'm missing one fuse, and I don't know if I've even got the lid for the fuse box either. That might not be essential. But I am missing a fuse. This is rather larger a shopping list than I'd hoped for. Yeah, no. Close that. Yeah, take me back to here. Take me back to here. Open it back up. Let's have a look. Intake manifold. I've done that. No. I've purchased you already. We don't need that. Right. Okay, I've got it. All right. So it's not so bad. 30 quid. Done. Yeah, I'll have that. Good. Right. Next. Right. Engine head cover. 120. Steep but affordable. Yeah, it's only 102. Remember, you've got to leave 65 quid left in your budget. Okay, yeah. No. With each passing piece, we get a little closer to victory. Okay, with the clip bought, I've got, let's call it 27 left in my budget. Okay, yeah. We're running this one right to the wire. So, 27 quid left in the budget. Here comes the big test. Right, I had to pay for that. I think I've picked up some busted air filters. But not one of those. Okay, well that's that dream dead. Okay, I was very optimistic that we were going to be able to power through here. Anyway, let's get the rest of this assembled, and then I'll figure out how to resolve this. Because actually, if I'm completely out of money, then the only thing I can do to get out of this is, well, I mean, there's a couple of choices. I could sell something, but that's illegal. Or I could take on another job, use up another garage space, and cannibalise a few more parts. Now, at some point, I'm going to have to use my $1,000 budget to buy parts to finish off those jobs. So I think that's a target to have. Anytime I come in under budget, it will be about buying parts that I have cannibalised from jobs. And if the only jobs I take on are refill fluids, then that's viable. Interesting. Anyway, not missing a huge amount from there, and I'll be honest, I think I can do the rest of this in the car. So I'm going to take the part. No, not part unmount. Just no, wait, no, look, hit that. There you go. Now take this off the. Wait, click on the stand. There are so many different things you can click off and click on the stand that it's just a bit of a nightmare to remember exactly which order to do it in. Oh, okay, maybe it's just me. It's fine. Right, move you over to A, please. Thank you. And then slap this engine in. Yeah, so the fundamental's going to be, I'm going to have to, yeah, yeah, this is the one. What are you still missing? Oh, I didn't put that clip on. Oh, you're only telling me what I do have. Oh, cheers then. Yeah, you're not telling me what's missing. All right, I'm sure it'll be fine. Hang on, what have we got here? That's got a cam gear. I've got a cam gear on another engine block. I don't believe that. No. I think it's just making. I better not have. Anyway, right. Okay, so that's in. Now I still got to hook up the gearbox. That's obviously something I've got to do. Well, I'll hook up the gearbox. Then we'll see where we're up to. Now, I stuck all the gearbox parts in while the engine was on the stand. I've got 2 of these. Oh, lovely. That's what I like about gearboxes. As long as they are repairable, you can repair them. Yeah, that's true. You can quote me on that as well. But that makes such a big difference because it's a pricey piece of kit. Now, if you're just playing regularly, that's the kind of thing that's dead helpful. That's the starter. And I've got one of those too. Okay, right, good, yeah. Right. Transmission, drive shaft even. I've got thousands of drive shafts, so that's not a problem. Okay, I've got like 6. So that's less of a concern. Although fitting the drive shaft on expert mode is one of the trickiest things to do, because you only ever get the zoomed out view that we've got here, and while they're on in a cross formation, no, I haven't got one. Have you got one on the other side? No, you haven't. I pick up every exhaust piece I find at the junkyard, just in the hope that at some point it might come in useful. Now, I think the car will run without an exhaust. Well, I've had cars that have been without an exhaust and they've run, so I'm fairly certain with that. I've got all filters. I've got a fuel filter in the tank at the back. All the suspension parts are in. I think this might run, even without an air filter. Are you sure about that? No, I'm genuinely not sure about that. Oh, I've even got an intercooler. Well, that's helpful. Yeah, and a washer bottle. I've got a lot more stuff than I haven't got. We're missing one fuse, and the clip off the Dizzy, and the air filter, and then I think we might be there. I'm going to try it anyway. I'll try firing it up and see what we get. Because if it'll go, then I'm flipping happy. What are you here for? Something that the distributor. Right. Yeah, over here. Yeah, down. Yeah, it's Going to get assemble mode. Thank you. Right there. It's the kind of thing you've got to... I was tempted to buy like half a dozen clips thinking they'll come in useful in the future. And then I went like, actually, better save the money. Because if there's a 25 quid part that you need, you want to be able to buy it. Yeah, I love running this desperately low on cash. It's magnificent. All right, let's try a quick test just to see where we're at. Give me compression tester. Engine needs to be complete. Okay, well, tell me what I'm missing then. Go into here, go into the missing bits. Say what? I need front exhaust pipes. Yeah, I can live without those. Yeah, fuse box cover. All right. I'm missing a whole leaf spring section. Mufflers are fine. We're going to need a relay C. I can get that. L filter and cover. Yeah. An engine cover. Pretty sure I've got engine covers. And then you're into, you know, car bits. Okay, that's not a problem. Well, let's put the leaf spring in because I won't be able to run it around the track without that. We'll buy a relay C. And then I'm going to have to improvise. I'm going to need to look at how much a filter actually costs. Because no, I will not run over budget, even though the budget in question is laughably small. Right, part mounting, please. How did I miss doing this? That's probably quite easy, you know. It's unless it's like bonging at you or something, you're always going to miss it. I've got loads of these, but I am going to start supermarket sweeping the junkyard an awful lot more when it comes to just picking up parts that don't adversely interfere with the car being able to start. Right, that's those in. What else am I missing? Right, less than 1 page left. Exhaust bits, I'm going to assume we're fine. A relay C, fuse box cover A, don't know if I've got one of those or not. Can't put that on until I've got the relay. So we'll go, let's buy the relay. Come on, be lucky. Relay. Right, type C, 30 creds. With the discount takes it down to 25. That's wiped me out. Right, I've got nothing left. All right, there we are. That's all right. See, that's why I didn't buy extra clips, you see, just so that I could get that relay. Hasn't helped you with the air filter, though, has it? No, not really. But hey, we're going to improvise. Are we? Yeah, we're going to improvise. Right. Part mount 1 relay C. The fact that I've had enough relays and business to do the rest of it is a miracle. Don't have the lid for the fuse box. Also, while you're here, put the fluids in. Alright, that's all fluids in, and that wiped out the last of my money. Yeah, I know, that took me over the 1,000 budget, but I don't see the filling of fluids as being in violation of the spirit of the rules. That's the one area where I'll go, yeah, okay, so that's a little bit, you know, we've gone slightly over budget now. Here's the thing, nothing that is missing now would stop this car running. With an air filter, the car would still run. With the engine cover missing, the car would still run. With the fuse box list missing, the car would still run. But, in fact, yeah, you see, engine needs to be complete. Can't do it. Okay, right. Well, in that case, I'm just going to have to buy... It might be as little as a fuse box cover and that other bit, which is the air filter. Yeah, that might be the only things I need to get. Yeah, hang on. I'm going to price them up. Just to see how ludicrously short on cash I am to complete this objective. No, I want you. No, not status. No, concentrate, man. Shopping list. Add to list. Did you do the right bit? I didn't know. I don't know for sure. Let's do it again just to be on the safe side. And then over here, you add to list as well. Shopping list. Add to list. Right. Okay. Let's now go to the tablet and go to the shopping list. Yeah. I've got that. Got that one. Did that. Yeah. Fuse box cover. 60 quid. Okay, that's not nothing. So that's going to be what, 55-ish, give or take. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. That's not so terrible. And then over here, when we're looking at the filters, 20 quid. so 15. So I'm short by about 70 bucks. Okay, all right, 70 bucks. No, it's all right. I'll live with that. Well, I've got to come up with 60 quid. So there's nothing else for it. I'm going to have to take a job. Right. Something that just wants its fluids doing. That's a story, so that's no good to us. This just needs its... no, that needs all kinds of business doing. All right, I'm going to wait until there's a fluids only. Actually, body panels only. Repair damaged body panels. That I can do. I'll take it. Yeah. That doesn't need me to buy anything. There is a cost associated with repairing those body panels, but that doesn't go against my budget. Ha! Right. Yeah, you get over here. Hold on a moment, just a small note. Yes. Oh no, I'm not buying it. No, it's not about doing the job. It's about stealing the pieces. Yes. You better hope you've got an engine cover. I probably have. What are we here to do? I thought we were here to. Oh, I can't buy anything else. No, you can't. You've got to go and find one of those circular air filters, and you've got no money. Oh, no. Yeah. You've spent your £1,000 budget. Oh, buttocks. Hold on. This looks possible, though. Let's hope that that's the right... Let's hope that's the right part. All right, let's go over here. Yeah, and part mount, and put it back in. Woohoo! Okay, one more bit done. Then I need a circular air filter. Where am I going to get one of those? Don't know. Alright, this is the only other engine block that I've got going on, and while there are a few cannibalizable parts, no, can't take that off. It's actually got quite a few cannibalizable parts, which is no bad thing. Oh, look at all of these push rods. Oh, I missed out on saving a couple of quid here. Yeah, you could have had those. All right, okay, new policy. Take everything apart properly. Yeah, okay, right, yes. Because otherwise, you're going to be buying stuff that you don't necessarily need. I mean, obviously, some of this is going to need a wire brush taken to it in order to pull it apart and, get it all tickety-boo. But other than that, this is an opportunity missed. Yeah, okay. No, lessons have not been learned. Look at all of these pistons as well. This is a treasure trove of rubbish. Yeah, hold on. Have I got to take something? Back it up a bit. No, there's another push rod. Look. Oh, no. That's a couple of quid I've wasted needlessly. That's all right. They'll go into the next V8 build you've got going on. It's not like we're never going to need them again. So this is what I've got in my inventory. Yeah. I mean, look at all this. Look, there's a round air filter. I'm sure I could make that fit. Look, there's another one, and it's actually in halfway decent condition. I've got round air filter cover there. I've got another one here. I think that I'm going to need an engine cover as well. And I'm fairly certain I've got a few to play with. Cover. See, look, there's a Mustang engine cover E. That will probably fit on top, I reckon. Yeah, probably will. I've also got the bonnet with the scoop area cut out that will facilitate me using a specialist cover like that. Yeah. You see, look, there's a round air filter cover for one carb, which is what we're rocking here. I don't know. No, I think I've backed myself into a corner I can't get out of. I've got no money. The only thing I'm allowed to do is buy from the junkyard. And that's going to take as long as it takes to find the right air filter. But I've got no money. And I have no ability to make money. Worse still, yeah, this is even worse news, is that the sale value is currently sat at 28k. Which you go, oh, that's not so bad. And you kind of go, it is though. Unless I subsequently only focus on getting the BMW finished, which is probably the way that I'll have to go. So if we go out here, what is it worth at the moment? It's already worth 13 grand just with the body parts on. And it hasn't got an engine, hasn't got any suspension or running gear at all. So, just how am I going to do this without I mean, I'm going to have to sell some parts. I don't suppose you've got a... No, you've already gutted it. Yeah, okay. How am I going to... Can I return this car? Signs point to not a chance. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm done with that. Yeah, there's a steering rack missing. Oh, I don't know where that's gone. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to have to sell some parts. There's nothing else for it. Okay, well, let's come up with a rule on that front then. Body panels only? Body panels only. Right? The reason for that being that body panels are a significant investment. Yes. And, or what about stuff you need only? Oh, that's harsh. Yeah, that's much more harsh. So I can't sell Mustang parts, right? Because they're left over from something that I've got working, that's something that I've already got. And therefore, I don't need them, right? So duplicate parts I can't sell, but I can sell stuff that I might possibly need. Like the Elenticalope trunk window. That'll go for 12 quid. Okay. Yeah. No, this feels suitably harsh to not break the spirit of the law. I must need it in order to be allowed to sell it. So BMW parts can't sell it. Ford parts I can't sell it. So this is only cars that I've got in the garage that I haven't sold yet. So effectively I could, for example, rip the hood off this. This would probably do the trick, and then flog it. Yeah, and in fact, that's an even more fun way to do it. What did you take that? It's an Aston. Aston. Right, there you go. Vantage hood, 257 quid. That'll do it. Also, that will preclude me from being able to just randomly buy stuff on my next junkyard trip. Trips, plural. You're genuinely not going to believe this, but first trip, right? Came straight out, round air filter, one carb. It's there. It's sat there, right? It's only 12%, but I'll take it. I'm going to take this relay as well, since I can afford it, and we might need that later. Heartbreakingly, well, okay, it is for me. There's an XJ220 almost perfect condition exhaust piece further down, and that's the kind of stuff that is really tough to come by. I can't rule out that I might be back for something else, so I'm going to just check out with what I've got here. That's cost me 3 quid. 3 quid! Oh dear. Yeah, buy them. Let's go. Right, okay, getting closer. Right, come on there, senor. Let's do this. Get on there. There it is. Have I got the cover? Please say yes, please say yes, please say yes. I've got the cover. And it's a 3-star performance cover as well. On top of a completely manky, completely manky thing. There's nothing else that I need. You sure? Check the car status. What are we short now? Alright, scroll right to the end. And we're missing exhaust parts. Yeah, an engine cover. Okay, well, where does that sit? Surely it should have been suggesting that one would apply an engine cover somewhere. I've not missed it, have I? I don't think so. No, we're in assemble mode. So where's the engine cover? Where's the hook? Where's the hook for the engine cover? Maybe we go from here and then assemble mode. It's there, look. Ah! There it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, you beauty. Right, now, we probably need to take off the hood and replace that with the one that's got the scoop hole. So if we now go back to assemble mode, right, and then I've got one with that. Beautiful. Well, it almost fits. I reckon it might. There's a fighting chance this will turn over. Oh, I am excited. Come on, please. Let's go in and check. Give me the compression. Yes. Which means the only thing remaining to do is take it for a danger spin. The following part is missing from the car: rear muffler V8 OHV. I've got to get 2 exhaust parts. Oh, how dare you. Okay, well, hang on. That might not be... Yeah, no, just leave. but it might not be the end of the world. If I go to parking, now I did get a second Mustang. I don't know if I stripped it. So if we move that to the garage, the chances that this no help there. Yeah, but what I might do before sticking it back in parking is stick some parts on it, just so that it's got some parts on it. So I'll stick body panels and the like on there. Yes, let's see how it goes. Now, it did give me the warning that it's not going to handle great, but that should come as no surprise at all. It is running, and it's a car, and that means I can sell it, and that's a good thing. Now, it's a question of whether this weighty, tippy, flipping beast is going to be any faster than the old Ninja Honda. But I don't think so. The Honda got up to 200 kilometers an hour. No, we're not. We've still got some acceleration left in us, but I think the Honda's going to be faster, given how small that car was. And no steering. Okay, all right, fine. Yeah, no, literally no steering. With the brakes on, you're not going round a corner. Okay, all right, okay, duly noted. Well, with the brake at speed, cornering maybe not a happy bedfellow. That's all right. That's good. Yeah, get around there. Go on now, hammer down. Okay, so far this hot lap is going slightly better than I did in the Honda. I haven't crashed yet. I am, however, driving quite gently round the corners. But since the test driver on every single run I do is going to be me, then as long as I drive gently in each case, it's always going to come down to how fast do we accelerate, and the sort of top speed that we're getting, and all that kind of behaviour. So far, though, I'm quite pleased with this lap. And no, I'm not just saying that to jinx myself. I genuinely mean it, genuinely. Come on, get round, there you go. That's it, it's all good. No, it's running smooth as crystal, although it does feel like it pulls to the left a little bit. Well, I mean, these things happen. Yeah, there you go. Now, you've got to... See, this is the trick with this particular car. You've got to do braking and steering as two separate manoeuvres. You can't chain them together. Obviously, that may explain why I crash so many cars if I'm braking and steering at the same time. Who knows? Anyway, here we go, and over the line in 202. Right, there she is. Look at that. What a beauty. This is going to make some collector very happy, assuming, of course, that they're a collector of rotten parts put together badly. So there we are. Now, you're probably asking yourself, so did you have a successful trip to the junkyard? You must have had a successful trip to the junkyard to find the bits. No, I went to the junkyard 4 times, couldn't find not one of the 3 parts that I needed. So I got in a Roadrunner and I've nicked its exhaust. There you go. It's all good. Let's sell it. I think I've got everything slapped on here I possibly can. It's still missing a couple of body parts, and I haven't got them. So let's have a look at the old car status. Yeah. See, look, 67%. Could be worse. It's genuinely not too bad, and we're going to get 29 grand off it. So I'm coming out of this job worse than the last one. Good-o. Yeah, nice. That's exactly the kind of business that I'm operating. I mean, Colonel Failure, everybody. We're now up to 3 job cars in the lot, and you can only have 5 cars on the lot in total. So I'm going to have to actually send one of them back by completing the job, or at least putting the card together into the same state it was when I first received it. That's going to be a mission, and I think for my next objective, we're not going to buy any more cars. We're going to finish off this M3. Yeah, I don't know how much I'm missing from that either. You're missing a door. I mean, Colonel Failure, why not subscribe to continue resting your face in your palms as you watch these videos? Thanks very much for watching. Cheerio.